All right. So one of the topics I think you suggested was traditional gender roles benefit men more than women. I'll hear you out. Give me the case.
Okay, sure. Okay. Do you want to? So the reason I had asked you this, all these topics actually kind of blend together. To be honest, I
Okay.
did suss them out the way we talked about them, but they do kind of blend together. And just so everybody else knows, we talked about this topic and sexism still shaping pink collar and blue collar jobs. And I can't remember the other one. What was the other one?
It's women don't have it easier than
Oh
men.
yeah,
Yeah,
which
so
I think they all tie together, to be honest. But so
yeah, that's why I picked it. Is we
okay,
could do this another day and go through the other ones, but
you're fine. You're fine.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, I think men gain more economic and social advantages from the gender roles than women. I'm going to say that that's going to be in wages and earnings. It's going to tie into the history that men have sort of had the norm of being the breadwinner and have had access to gain economic value far longer than women have. So that's like starting a race, X amount of steps ahead. When we talk about like unpaid labor, done whether you are a stay-at-home parent or you work, women typically are going to pick up more of the slack of that around the house, and things like that. And I've got data that I can go through this. I've just got some stuff that I wrote down here as well.
Say the last one more time. Unpaid labor. So women do more chores, essentially.
But yeah, when we talk about like outside of there's outside of the workday. So even women who work like a 9 to 5, and then when they compare household labor, I think women do on average between like 37 and 51% more than men.
How many hours a day are they doing chores? I mean, there's like, there's air fryers now. It's not that hard to cook and clean.
Yeah, well, I think that right there too, right? I mean, people who have children, right? Like I just literally went through a crisis for 45 minutes prior. My dad's fishing, me and my mother, are wrangling, my child. That just typically like falls on the mother, and men benefit from that, right? My dad's benefiting from anecdotal, I know, right?
I'm okay with anecdotal. You can give it to me.
Yeah,
so that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying,
tell me. So what's the specific thing that like was super, time consuming with the kid? Because to me,
I don't want to talk about my personal, I'm just saying like, but here, let me,
I mean, we could just give an example. So like, because we're having one kid, maybe two now, not 10. My grandma had 13 kids. So I could see how that would be time consuming, but we're not, I'm like, how many hours a day are we like cooking, and cleaning?
Yeah, I mean, kids don't you don't have children, right?
No kids.
By the way, Pearl, I have to say that for an anti-feminist, you sure would rock a feminist life. I mean, college, educated, no kids, you're not married yet. Like right now, you're in your prime. Like you got your bag, you've got your thing. Like I wish I had rocked the feminist lifestyle like you did.
Are you jealous?
I like honestly, yeah. Like I didn't have to wrangle my kid tonight before this, right? Like I mean, honestly, like So I think that getting pregnant young and holding that stance is
a house is 1,500 square feet. So that's
square
foot house.
Mine's a little bit bigger than that, but
I live in.
Well, here I pulled up the answer to your question. So,
like how many? So, because in this study, I want to know how many hours a day are the women doing this unpaid labor?
It like I said, so the 37% increase is it talks about. So 5.2 hours on average for men, 8.8 for women. This is
a day.
This is a day. This is a day. Let me pull up the chart here.
It seem really inefficient.
Well, no, because
OMG.
If you have a child,
I do have to read. These may roast you at times. I want you to know it's not personal, but I will read that. You're welcome if they super chat you on TikTok and they roast me. It's totally fine.
They are.
OMG, it's fine. Is she really complaining about life skills every man can do?
They can. They just don't.
Okay.
Yeah. I agree. I agree that men can do these things. They just don't.
Okay, so you're saying so men gain more economic and social gender roles from women
That
because
they benefit.
they make more money. How do you know they don't make more money to appease women's spending habits because women spend more than men?
When you say women spend more, where are you getting that information from?
Well, the first line of eyesight would be my eyes. I do have eyes, and I see how women move in the world. Women do make 80% of consumer buying decisions. I think it's like 150,000.
Well, yeah, they're doing. Well, yeah, they're
I don't.
doing the shopping for that. That's part of that unpaid labor that they're doing, right? So they are managing the household, managing the bills, right? So when you say women are
Okay,
doing
so
it, like I
you got to stop interrupting me. Okay, yeah, you gotta let me finish. You gotta let me finish. Okay, so the first way I would have this opinion is my eyes. So
Mhm.
I have seen the difference between men and women's spending habits. I noticed this in college. Women would go out to eat, men would be more likely to eat in the cafeteria. I noticed this post college where women would invest in, especially white women. We love Botox. You know what I mean? we love Botox. We love shopping. I don't really witness a lot of women cooking, to be honest. Maybe that's what the study is saying, but that's just not what I've noticed. I know more
I'm
than I know. You gotta
I'm
let me finish.
okay.
Let
Sorry,
me finish. I don't want to mute you. I don't want to mute you, but I will. So, see, this is why I can't be interrupted. I'll be on a roll. So, anyways, it first starts in college where I just notice a different. Women go out shopping. That's like a hobby for us. That's a hobby. It's not a hobby for men. Then on top of that, there is evidence that supports this. It's also if I go around in the city, I just see all the stuff that like is marketed to women. Restaurants, Botox, fake nails, fake hair. Doug MPA. Oh yeah. Then there's hold on. Look. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to take you down for 1 second. 1 second. I can't read and listen. So I'm trying to have a conversation with her. You gotta let me go. Thank you. I can't. Yeah, please don't do that. You can put it. It's just, okay. Thank you. We're back. So yeah, so you have I witness women traveling. You see this on Instagram. Student debt. Women own the majority of. So I would attribute, and my eyes, I grew up with a mother and a father. My mother spent far more than my father, relatives. The women always spend more than the men. So yeah, go ahead. You're welcome to rebuttal now.
Okay. Can you show me some data to back that up, please?
What? Mm-hmm. In their lifetime than men. If I do show you data that backs that up, will you believe it or think I'm lying?
No, I believe data, but then I'm going to want to look at why. I already know the answer to this. I'm just wondering if you have it.
Women spend why it costs $300,000 more to be a woman than a man.
Yeah, what is that, like a Cosmo blog or what?
Yeah, see, I don't like this where you're going in bad faith. I try to have a nice conversation with you.
Okay, where's the data from? Where's it from?
I mean, this is always where it goes. It's I don't believe Pearl. I think she's lying, which is fine.
I just show me the data then. Listen.
All right. There we go. I try with these women. I'll try another feminist next week.